Morning guys, Mama Bear. I'm heading out for a little walk in the woods today. I'm not taking snowshoes because we've been so warm recently. It's currently minus 10 Celsius, which is 14 Fahrenheit. And I'm just going for a little walk in. There might be 3 centimeters of snow, so it's not really enough for snowshoes. I need to get out in the woods and I'll take you guys along with me. Come on, let's go. Come along with me today and check out this trail and see how things look under this beautiful weather. There is somebody out on this trail with me. There are tracks of large boots and a dog. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but there is some ice underneath of the snow because it has been so warm. I'm not sure what we're going to run into today. I skidded out once. I hope I don't blow a knee. I'm not 25 anymore. Yeah, it's slippery under my feet. I just found some rabbit tracks. See that? He went through here. I'm surprised the dog didn't go chasing after him, but there he was. I don't know if you just saw that or not. I did slip. I didn't wipe out, luckily, and it was just a minor little skidding of the boots, but it makes me very mindful. About 20 years ago, I stepped on a toy of my daughter's on the kitchen floor, and I dislocated my kneecap and my knee, the whole thing. I'm very lucky I didn't really do any harm to it. It was laid up for about 6 weeks, but ever since I've been really uncomfortable with slippery situations, and I've been really almost like phobic about stuff on the floor. So dog toys on the floor I can boot out of the way, but paper or grocery bags or anything that might be a slipping or tripping hazard, it immediately sends me into pick that up mode. Like, no, that can't stay there. This is a result of life, right? I won't put on skates again. I will never wear ice skates again. This is just the way it goes. So let's go, continue. Where I am today is not far from home. It is a private property owned by a school, and a private school. This is their Harrier Trail. So in the middle of winter, they're not using it. I know a few people who work at the school, and there it is up on the hill. I don't know if you can see it from there. They actually encourage people to come out here with their dogs, especially in the summertime, because it reduces the amount of vandalism. It reduces the amount of yikes. So by having people come out here and walk their dogs at any hours, all hours, it reduces the amount of young kids hanging around. This here shelter during the Harrier race, they have a spot here for the judges and weigh stations and starting and all kinds of things like that. Depends on what race it is. That's been vandalized. That has had fire set to it. If we have the general public out here, it's going to reduce the amount of hooligans. Young people who are bored. That's all it is, really. They want something to do, and they're smoking, and lighting fires is what you do with a lighter. So we bushcrafters, we know that. Let's go. I keep stopping. Why am I stopping? Oh, look. More rabbit tracks. And it's very icy right here. Probably because water's coming off of that hill right down into where I am. Now, the fellow who was out, or the person who was out walking the dog, went that way. I don't know. Maybe he knows something I should know. Maybe it's already, it's not as icy that way. I'm going to go this way, though. I don't know what the stabilization is like on this camera, so I might be making you guys shake and rattle and roll, so I try to pause when I want to talk. It is icy here. I'm slipping a bit, so it makes me nervous, and I may not be out for much longer today. I don't know. Do you guys know if snow on top of ice with snowshoes, would that be better? Or would that be, my hat won't stay on. Snowshoes on top of a few centimeters of snow with ice underneath of it. Would that be less slippy with the snowshoes or more slippy with the snowshoes? The snow's only slightly packy. It's more powdery. And I think that's why I'm slipping. If you know the answer, put it in the comments down below, and I'll get back to it. I want to know. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's it. I'm going home. I'm a big baby. I do not want to blow out my knees. I need to keep my job. I'll take a shortcut. By the way, today's destination is just outdoors. I'm not out fixing a coffee. I'm not out fixing a campfire. I'm not on a journey to go camping or an overnight or anything. I'm just outside. Get outside. Yeah, it's icy all under here. As soon as I find that turn in the road, I'm taking it. It's only 8:30 in the morning, so there haven't been very many people out yet. This trail is packed, like people have been using it, but just not yet this morning. Look at that. So close to home, and I can get out and I can enjoy this. I should be on that shortcut already. I don't see where it is, unless I do overgrew a little bit at the end of the season. Oh, it's slippery. I might hit the street here and take the street home. Oh, but my car's over there, and the street is there, and home is that way. So I need to go back and get my car. Ooh, slippery again. I found my shortcut. Let's see if this is any better. I don't want to wipe out. Yes, I'm a big baby. That's my reality. There's the shortcut I came in on. There's some forest and trees and such here. And then I have a field to go through with some wide open paths and stuff, and I'm just going back to my car. It's been too icy. I've had enough. I need to work on this, but I've had enough today. It's -10. I don't have snow pants on. My legs are starting to get cold. I'm a big baby. I'm gonna go home here in a minute. It's very quiet out here. There are, I've only heard one or two birds singing, and other than that I hear traffic. I think it might have been a chickadee, because they do hang around at this time of year. I've been contemplating winter camping, and I was going to go camping today. I really don't have a place to go camping right now. I could go to Crown Land and set up my camp and you know, enjoy that. My concern is I don't want to be too far from the car. You know, if the weather changes, you need to have an out, especially if you're going by yourself, which I work weekends, so this is a Tuesday. I would have been out alone. And with Crown Land camping, you're often, here in Ontario, you're often parked on a fire access road. If they take a plow down the fire access road at all, and they must, I don't know. So you're parked on a fire access road. When you're parked on a fire access road in the winter, there might not be any parking. And I don't want to be in the middle of the road blocking traffic or blocking plows or graders or whatever they're taking down the roads. And I do kind of want to be close to my car so I can escape if I have to. It's a safety measure when you're camping solo. So no camping for me today, but I had to get out and go for a walk at least. I wish it wasn't so icy underneath. Yes, I'm whining. It's gorgeous out here. My cheeks are getting a little rosy because they're getting cold. The rest of me's warm enough though. Maybe my legs, a little tiny bit on the upper thigh. Oh look, I found a little runoff. I can't call it a stream or a creek. It's really just runoff. It's not here all year. There's a fair bit there right now though, and it's not frozen. And because I'm in town, I would not consider this a water source. And I must be on a bridge of some kind because, oh, there's a culvert buried under the soil here. Want a drink? The dogs would be all over that, wouldn't they? I don't think I want to drink that. It would be full of road salt. We have possums here. Probably in this section of the woods right here. They are more native to the south and a little warmer. I don't know how well they survive our winters, but they've managed. I know that they're here because I've seen a dead one on the road, just up on that hill. It was a full size. It looked like a large rat with a white head. So if they're in the area, they carry a lot of illnesses and diseases. So the raccoons, they play dead. It's not so much that they play dead; they faint from shock. They're not as smart as a raccoon, so they're easier to trap. They're easier to keep out of your garbage cans, but they'll eat the stuff that the raccoons won't. So they're a good scavenger to have around. They eat, excuse me, they eat ticks like crazy. I imagine that because they're in the underbrush, ticks are all over them, so they'll eat ticks. And ticks are becoming more and more prevalent. So I have friends in Nova Scotia who are finding ticks in January, and there are parts of Ontario that are just about as bad. Oh, guess what that is? Can you see it? I have a freight train going by. Oh, look, more runoff and more water. AKA possibly ice. I'm walking in the grassy area. At least then I'll have traction. Woo. I found some muck. I was so far off that I stepped in the muck. I went right through the ice. It's just a field, so it's only a puddle really, but I found it. Can you see that train meadow now? There it is. The wind is picking up. Okay, I'm back almost to the civilization. My car is parked just over there a little bit by that shed, and I can't get up this hill full of dead wood that they've cleared out of here, and they're making a retaining wall. But on top of that, there's snowbanks, so I'd have to climb through the snowbanks too. I guess I'm kind of walking the trail. My face is starting to get cold. So I'm going to have good rosy cheeks. I'll go home and I'll put some coconut oil on it and soften it up. Aha. I did find a trail this time. It leads into the skate park. Let's go up this way. I just want to get in the car. I'm a big baby today. Let's hope this isn't icy. Well, I'm most of the way up. Not much more. Almost to the top. Okay, I'm just going to go around the parking lot and then go back to my car. There's the woods. And there's town. There you have it, guys. I'm back to the car and I'm ready to go. I didn't realize it until I actually sat down that my tushy got cold. My face is already starting to warm up, so this is a good thing. I will sign off and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe and share and and subscribe down below and hit that red button and share the video with your friends. Watch it 100 times. It's all good for me. It's all good for my channel. See you next time, guys.